Hello my friends, how are you doing? If you have watched my videos so far, you know that I'm working a lot on transactional analysis and different ego states. We have three states for our ego each time that we're talking. One is parent, one is adult, and one is the child. And each time that we're talking to another person, one of these three states is also talking in the other person. So she or he is answering with adult, parent, or the child. So a few years ago, when I went to my manager, she was kind of like 10 years older than me, and we were talking about a project that apparently I had messed up. I knew I had messed up. So, with all the reasonings and accepting the fact that I had messed up and I had made the mistake, I tried to understand how I can solve the situation. So, I went to my manager and I told her, hey, you know what? This happened. In order to fix this, we need to do A, B, C, D. So what I was trying to do was to talk adult to adult. But what do you think I got instead of like getting a response from her adult? She responded to me with her parent. So instead of saying that, yeah, I know that maybe you have made a mistake, but let's look at it, how we can solve it now. She said, I knew that you're going to make this mistake. I told you not to do that. I told you so. You know how parents usually react to different situations? Exactly. That's how she reacted to me. So instead of answering with adult, she went to the parent talking to my child because apparently I was someone who actually made a mistake. Of course, like making the mistakes is something that a child would do. So what TA says is that communications could be complementary or crossed. So it was a crossed communication. Instead of responding to me in her adult, she responded me with her parent. So she started triggering my child. So if I hadn't known about transactional analysis, I would have gone to my child state and started acting in defensive mode, and maybe this could have gone to an argument and maybe not good levels. What I did was that moment I knew that she actually needs me to respond to her with my child because she was the parent at that moment. So what she was expecting? An apology. So instead of getting defensive and start talking to her with my defensive mode, I just said, I'm sorry. I just said, yes, you're right. I made the mistake. I'm sorry. Her parent inside was fulfilled just by hearing me saying sorry. But I knew what I was doing. It was a strategic reaction to that situation. So instead of like being defensive, starting making an argument, defending myself, I just said like, yeah, I'm sorry. What we can do now. So I responded to her with my child, like, because I knew what I was doing, of course. So I apologized. And then again, I put the communication to adult communication level. So take it with you from now on. You don't need to always be adult, but sometimes because you cannot change people, you cannot change the way that they behave, you cannot change their state suddenly. So you just need to fulfill that state just in a second and go back to adult. If you have found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, watch more of my videos, click like, and whatever you think that you can support me with. Okay, so thank you so much and have a good day.